Hey guys, in today's From the Install Bay, we're going to show you how to make a hitch cam, so stay tuned. So every now and then you get one of those cars in that you're just like, where am I going to put a camera? It has one of these big wheels on the back, the license plate is way over, it's over here or there, I don't know, it's not in the center of the car, so you're just like, huh, what do I do? So this one company here thought that they would install this. So they drilled this into the top of their car. I mean, okay, I guess it would work. The only problem is where it's mounted, if you follow the line down, you're gonna have to be about 4 feet, maybe 5 feet away from the car before you see anything. So all this area here, you know, where the little kitties are, you can't see because you can't get past the top of this wheel. So that's not good. So luckily this is a soccer mom's car and she's got a tailgate with a hitch, which is right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a hitch cam. We're gonna use one of these guys here, one of these little pac-audio cameras, and we're gonna make it removable so that if someone does need to use this, they can. So what we thought we'd do today is we'd show you how we make this and we'll go from there. So let's get to it. So all this is gonna start with one of these here. This is just a rubberized cap that goes over the hitch. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this camera and we're going to mount it inside of these two. So all these little cameras come with this cool little hole saw, and then they come with these flush bits here. So what we want to do is find the exact center and make a hole. Now if you have bumps on it like we do on this one, you can take a razor knife and just kind of remove those to make it flat so that the camera will sit flat. You really only got to worry about the center area. So there we go. We remove those. So now we want to take some tape. Take our cool triangle thingy and we want to find the center so we know where to drill our hole. Alright, so we have our hole. So this is the mount we're going to use. It's a flush trim, so what it'll do is it'll go in, and it's basically going to sit just like that. And then the camera will come up from behind and it'll all screw in together and it'll stay put and look real nice. Now, we need to do a couple other things first. We need to prep the camera itself. What we're going to do is we're going to make the disconnect in the pipe itself so that if they do need to, they can pull this out and they can unplug it or go from there. So we're going to make it shorter like this first. So now we'll go ahead and feed this through. It pops out like that. We'll go ahead and lace on our camera. So we have our back plug all made up. What we want to do is test fit it, and then we'll put a notch in it here so that the wiring will be able to come through it and not feed out the backside. Alright, so we got a perfect fit. We're going to go ahead and drill a hole. Alright, so we have our little tooth in there so that the wire will fit. It'll look the opposite of this. Alright, so this portion of it's done. Okay, so what we got going on is the exhaust pipe is located right here. So we have to make sure that we stay on this rail right here, or above it or away from it. So as you can see, this is our wire here. It's zip tied in. We've double insulated it. Actually, I think we triple insulated it so that there will be no heat leakage onto this to cause us any issues. Now what he's doing is he's going to snake it up through the frame. This whole piece here is the only part that's going to be outside, so it's all insulated as well. The rest of it's going to be in the car, and once he gets it in the car, he'll go ahead and add a layer of tape to that side of things. In this particular vehicle, we're lucky because it's a GM, so it's using a smart harness, and that smart harness already has the reverse wire on it, so we don't have to tag into any of the reverse lights. We do have to run the power and ground, which would be the red and black wires all the way forward with the camera. So that's what we have going on here. We have an 18 gauge silver and gold, along with the RCA that it's going to be run with. Now that he's gone ahead and got it into the car, he's going to finish up underneath, getting it all zip tied, tight, and all that fun stuff. And we're going to go ahead and run it through the car all the way to the front. This already had an existing radio in it, so we really don't have to do anything there other than hook up our power and ground. We're replacing that old goofy one, so the reverse is already taken care of, like I said, in the harness itself. Alright, so we're all set and ready to go. We have our wire here, we have our hitch, we have our back plug, we have our camera. So we're going to go ahead and we've got our notch. We'll go ahead and feed these through. We'll put in the back plug. Okay, just right flush with the back. We'll go ahead and put these on. Then we can tuck this up in here. And there we go. Back plug, front plug, all set, ready to go. If they need to, they can pull this out. We're going to put a little bit heat shrink on there just to keep the water out. And they'll be able to unplug it. And then just simply tuck. Back plug comes out. This they can just tuck up in here like so. Drive down the street, tow whatever they need to tow, and then when they get back, just repeat the process. Hop in and put it in reverse. Alright guys, that brings this one to a close. Backup camera was successful. They're going to be extremely happy to not run over their little kids.
Please pay attention.
Alright guys, wrap it up for us, Fernando.
Alright, so thank you for watching. You guys can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
And as usual, you guys have a great night. We will see you later next time. Bye. Alright, so as you can see, this was the this was the first attempt, and this is what I was talking about. If you were to go from here, follow that down to there, which would take you down to somewhere over here, you wouldn't be able to see the little kitties. They'd just be, well, here, I'll give you an example. Hey, Fernando, come here a minute.
I'm not a kid.
Come here.
Yeah.
Stand right there. No, you can stand up.
No, I don't want to.
Stand up a little bit. I need your head like that. A little higher. So as you can see from that, if you follow the angle, you wouldn't even see Fernando standing up behind the car. You'd run little Fernando over. Fernando Pizza.